أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, from this channel, Baitul Firdaus, and the speaker, it's me, Dr. Taj Firdausi. Wish you all the Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today the topic is the burning problem of the time. The problem is the problem is the problem. The problem is with the wrong way of reciting Azan. The Azan. 5 times the Mouzzins calls and 5 times we listen to the Azan, which is the invitation, which is the call for the prayer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what's that call? It's in Arabic, and it was already agreed upon with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that Azan is the significant symbol, sign to call the people for prayer. And that's the only one distinct quality in all the religions where in Islam people recite the invitation with the name of Allahu Akbar. And this voice of Allahu Akbar echoes in the whole world 5 times, and as the time progresses every second, the time of Adhan differs accordingly, and in the whole 24 hours of a day, there is no part of the land where Adhan doesn't echo. That means there is an echo of Adhan voice every minute, every second, in every inch, every part of the world. That's the greatness. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's Allahu Akbar is recited. The greatness of Allah is recited. And the Shahada, that there is no God but Allah, and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his messenger. With this, we come to the conclusion that the most important significant part in our prayer starts with Adhan. How sad it is to know that if there are 10 mosques, we hear 10 Adhan, and 10 Mouzzins say that some of them only can say that Adhan in a beautiful way, which we should do. According to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Adhan Bilal was the one which gives us warmth in our soul, and the people died to listen to it literally. When Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu stood on Kaabatullah. It signifies that Kaaba is not the place to worship, is not the house to worship. Otherwise no one can stand with his legs on. It is only the direction, Qibla. Kaabatullah is the house. It's only the point towards which we all have to face to call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is in the sky, who is in the arsh, who is everywhere. So, after Fatah Mecca, the victory over Mecca, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came and gave peace to the people there. He didn't take revenge. He didn't take revenge on the people who tortured him for so many years and who made him exile. He would have done that. He would have given punishments, but he said no. Those who come forward are forgiven. Those in the house of Abu Sufyan are forgiven. And the old and aged people are forgiven. And those who hide in the houses are forgiven. What more can we say? The peace. The peaceful war. No bloodshed, no fight. It's only a peaceful. As he walked in, the success kissed his feet. And all Sahaba said, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, as they entered. Then Azan was recited by Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, standing on Kaabatullah. And once it is said, people all enjoyed and recited and saw that that's the real conspicuous, significant factor for the Islam to start with the people who can listen to the greatness of Allah outside also, not only inside the mosque. Otherwise, whatever that we recite inside the mosque is only inside, but it's not like that. The man, the Mouzzin, stands on the top of the building or in the minaret, and then he starts, Allahu Akbar. Then the whole world is filled with the charm of this greatness of Allah. The sweet words, the sweet gracious words, the greatness of Allah with the sweet voice. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to say, sweet voice. Out of 10 mosques, if you just take into account, there are only a few, just a few on the fingertips. You can say 2 or 3 mosques, they have the beautiful voice to call. And the remaining ones, anyone who wants to say, just goes and starts saying, Allahu Akbar, Allah. I just want to ask one question. Adhan is the most important part of the prayer which starts. The prayer starts with it. And it is the most important thing that should be recited properly, in a proper order, with full of charm and beauty. Because the prayer is for Allah. And it should not be with a coarse voice. It should be with the soul. The voice should come out from the bottom of the heart. So, the Adhan, 80% of Adhans are by children, by some old people, someone who don't know even how to recite it properly. What should we do? We don't have any recognized institutions where Mouzzins should take certificates, where they are certified or given training. No one does that. Like for Qira'at, Quran, there are rules and regulations they have to follow. And the people who are Qari pass through a long course of recitation of Quran with their tila, with the rules and regulations. But what happens to Azan? No one takes care of it. So what shall we do? The answer is very simple. It's your duty, each and every Muslim's duty, whether he is a boy or a man or a girl or a lady or an old man. He should listen to the adhan of his mosque, the place he lives in, and if he is not very much satisfied the way that it has to be given, he has to go and contact the Mouzzin and say, look here gentlemen, you are starting the prayer with your adhan, you better do this. What? You record the adhan from the Googles, the beautiful ones from the Qari like Abdul Basit, Minshawi and all those people. Record those adhans and go and give them, transfer it in their phones. They have the facilities and they have to practice it. In a day or two they will be perfect. It's only a training program. They have to do it themselves. They have to put it to their ears, earphones, and practice it and practice. And what do you have to do? Your job, your duty is to train. How? Even if you are not the best Azan reciter, you can download the Azan of 3 or 4 varieties and give to the Mouzzin, transfer and say, practice this. That's the end of the program. That's all. Only a matter of 2 days. And you see that the whole world, when the Azan is recited in, then the people will hear the real charm of the Azan. So, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, I request you all to download the Adhan, the best 3 or 4 varieties, and go to your Mouzzins and give them and tell them to practice the best that he can manage with his pitch, with the voice, the loudness and everything. And you see the beauty. After 2 days, when he recites the same thing, oh my God, there is a charm which starts early in the morning at dawn at 5:30, at 5:40 or 5 o'clock early in the morning before sunrise, Salatul Fajr, Adhan. When the beautiful Adhan is recited, even a man who is not a Muslim will wake up to listen to it, the magic of that beauty of Adhan. I remember one day, there was a European, he used to drive all the way from his house to the mosque on Friday being the holiday. I was working in the Middle East, and he waited exactly at 11:30 when the Adhan was given for Jum'ah. So he used to sit in his car, listen to it and go back. And he said that I used to do it. It has got a beautiful way. I don't know exactly the meaning, but it's so nice, I want to hear it. That's the beauty. Well, gentlemen, it's our duty. It's my duty. It's duty of everyone to go to the Mouzzins, tell them to improve. If they are really fine, no problem. But I doubt very much, because 80% of the Mouzzins have no way, have no proper training, and no one even asks them to change it. What a shame on our part. So right now, please check and record 2 or 3 from the Googles, and then go to the Mouzzins and give them, and see that your mosque of your area is filled with the beautiful voice of Adhan. And if everyone does that, the whole world will have the magic, spellbound, beautiful, gracious Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's voice with see the beauty of Adhan. So gentlemen, please do it now and give the training through your Google's Adhan download and contact the Mouzzins. And this is from Dr. Taj Firdausi. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.